So, running in the 5th position is Heike. He's had a nice run here today thus far. And we've got Muppet back behind him. Ilka having more trouble here now. Currently running in the 4th position, has lost position to the Lonely, so still quite a battle up front as the gap to Lars Stridonk from Will Farrer has been closed to, well, not much at this point, less than a second it looks like, or maybe just a little bit over, as he now can see him approaching very rapidly. So Lars will want to keep his foot on it here as we've got about 4 minutes left in this race. We're going to try and bring you through the rest of this field here with Big Austin running in 10th place right now. And Stuart Fleming 11. Lumpy's in the 12th position in a nice battle right now, followed by Nico Jokinen. Jan Hack can almost take that position up ahead of him, still trying to put in some good laps with about 3.5 minutes left here. And Anthony Jones running 15th. Mark Rivette runs 16th with Johan now off track as we go live with him. Let's see if we can get a replay of what happened. Johan stuck out in the dirt, it looks like.
If he's gone off there, he's going to have it'll be a long time before he gets back to the track.
And as we get to replay that, it looks like he just ran a little bit wide and gets into the thick stuff. So he's pretty well stuck in that kitty litter right now. And Raleigh runs in the 18th position, the last car that is running at this point. Up front, though, there's a great battle now developing between Lars Stridonk and Will Farrer. The Lonely and Ilka Happel have fallen back to 2.3 and 2.5 seconds respectively. They're in their own battle, but Will Farrer is putting heavy pressure on Lars Stridonk right now, so it's a crew 1-2 as we are just about 2 minutes left into this race. Let's go on board with Will here for a lap and see if he can apply that pressure on his teammate. You may remember that last week, Will and Lars actually got into one another by accident. Lars was, from his recollection of the incident, trying to actually let Will around, and I guess they miscommunicated there, and actually ended up getting involved with one another. So it'll be interesting to see how Will gets around Lars if he can make an attempt here today, as we have now 1 minute and 41 seconds left in this race. So it looks like they'll just get another lap in, so this will not be the one to go here. They should be able to, barring incident, get an additional lap in. As we've still got a great race between first and second and third and fourth.
We're going to see how Lars handles this one. He'll dearly want to take a win. I think if Will gets a good enough on him, I don't think he'll make it too difficult for him. I think we've still got
Heike's got a great run going on here too, as Heike starts to close up on the back of Ilka now a little bit. But Lars Stridonk able to hold off the hard-charging Will Farrer at this point, holding a little bit of a gap, about a half-second gap between the two cars, as they now have 30 seconds exactly left in the session, so they should be just able to get around one more time.
Yeah, if Lars can keep that kind of gap going, Will's not going to make it. It'll be interesting to see if he may just settle for second plate in this one and not risk going off. I think Will can wrap the championship up in this meeting.
As it looks like Ilka's having a problem here. Heike has now gone through to 4th position. Nice job by Heike here, as it looks like Ilka runs wide, maybe pushing a little bit too hard, and allows Heike to go through. So a great run by Heike thus far, currently running in the 4th position.
Yeah, so showing
Ilka not quite ready to give up though. but Will Farr on the charge, and the Lonely getting himself in this fight as well, as the Lonely now looks to the outside of Will Farr as we are on our last lap. Time has officially expired. The Lonely trying it on the outside is gonna get it done here. It looks like no, not quite enough, as they are side by door to door, and he does go through. A great job by the Lonely.
He's got it done. Good move. Very good.
I gotta tell you, Mike, I wasn't quite expecting that there. I thought Will might be able to get a shot in there, but Lonely really came in hard at the last second here and was able to get it done. So let's see if he can hold off Will these last couple corners here, as we are now heading to the start-finish line.
Yeah, that was about one of the fastest couples on the track as well. That's top move to get around the outside there, but I think Will may have just got him. He has.
That's a close one at the line, folks. It's Will Farr at the line. Let's see if we get a replay of this. That was
incredibly close.
That was about as close as it gets right there.
1/100th of a second.
Well, great finish there, and a great race for Lars Stridonk, winner of our first round here, first race of the 7th round of the GRCL. So Lars Stridonk, your winner here in race 1 of 3. Will Farr comes in 2nd place here, followed by the Lonely and Heike. Great run for both of them. Ilka comes in 5th place after a little late race trouble, followed by Muppet and Richard Fisher, both putting in a good run. Stacy Greensall struggling just a little bit here today, finishes 8th, followed by Danny and Lumpy. Stuart Fleming finishes 11th with Nico Jokinen, Big Austin, and Jan Haak, the top 14. Anthony Jones finished 15th, followed by Mark Gravett, Raleigh, Johan, and Picard. That's a 17th, 18th, 19th finish for the Swedish racing mates, showing their spirit right there, all finishing in a line. Stacy Nocombe finishes 20th here in this first event. Tyrone Frith out of the race early, along with Englishman Maria Wheatley, Paul Charman, Andy Griffiths. That is your top 25 here, as Lars Stridonk was your winner in our first of 3 events. Nice job by Lars to hold off the charging Will Farr, who made a late mistake allowing the Lonely to get around him, but then was able to come back and fight for position in the closing seconds and finish by a gap, an incredible gap here of 0.015 to decide P2 there. So some great door-to-door racing in race 1 of 3.